It's a pleasure having you here. Please, I want you to quickly respond to the action of Tompolo by mobilizing thugs to provide security, as he claimed, for the inaugural procession of the president-elect.
Anyway, I don't have much to say. I want to believe that this is not actually government Tompolo that I used to know. I visited him personally. I was with him in his place in Warri. Later we went to Baramatu. So you should understand that who he is, what he represents. For Tompolo to come out because they gave him a pipeline contract and now be championing a cause he does not know the genesis nor the beginning is an insult to Niger Delta and to the plight of Niger Deltas. What does he stand to gain? We don't know Tompolo to be come down to condescend so low to this magnitude that we are experiencing today. It's quite disgusting. Let me tell you, if it is politics, it's a funny one. It's an insult to his personality. How much is he going to benefit from his alleged nonchalant attitude towards his own people by even going to Abuja with his supporters to support the same people who have ruined Niger Delta for years? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. Could it mean that he's bidding for contract or paving his way possibly for prospective contracts, which might lead him smiling to the banks?
Anywhere Tombolo's name is mentioned is not unconnected with the activities that we used to know before as a freedom fighter. Tompolo represents freedom fighting as far as the so-called Niger Delta is concerned. The level of damage they have done to those regions, can the pipeline contract or whatever political interest he's seeking be equate with what the damage that has been done in Niger Delta? What is Tompolo going to? What is he going to get? What is he looking for that he doesn't have? Has he forgotten that he's a freedom fighter? Is he now a politician?
A freedom fighter in what respect? I have not seen him being actively engaged in the fight for the freedom and emancipation of his people, who has been, of course, derelegated. Those regions are neglected by the government of Nigeria. They don't have accessible roads, they don't have potable water, they don't have basic facilities. So what kind of freedom fighter is he fighting when his people is being relegated and there is no presence of federal government within those regions?
There's no doubt about that. That's what I said ab initio. When people like us that know Tompolo in those days, not only Tompolo, Boy Love. Yes, I've met Boy Love one-on-one. I take it them. What do we know them for? We know them as freedom fighters. People who are fighting for the better days for Niger Deltas. If Tompolo has transformed to another thing, I don't know. But it's quite unfortunate that the news is everywhere that Tompolo now is behaving like Nigerian politicians. It is quite unfortunate.
Possibly he has tested the contract from the juicy contract awarded to him to guide pipelines, and he possibly might be, of course, paving his way for the extension, to continue the juicy.
You see, that's why I said Nnamdi Kanu should be respected anywhere, any day, as a freedom fighter. What is Tompolo doing with pipeline? These resources they called crude are located in the Biafran land. What does he do with pipeline? Is it so they are the one he will looking at? He will stand there and be looking at the pipeline while the crude is being transported to another place. he does not show intelligence.
By total strangers.
But I'm telling you,
For that matter.
by total strangers, as you said, it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that the likes of Tompolo can just be this funny. I regret ever knowing or even trying to even get to the point of having an interaction with him in the past. I've had an interaction with him in the past. I tell you, you will know. When Vice President Yemi Osibanjo visited Boramatu, I was there. And I know what Tompolo stood for. Now he has compromised. If their interest or whatever, look at what they are doing now. Ababio, look at what they are doing now. Even in the Senate, we are seeing it. The whole world is watching. They are also watching. Nobody can bring Igbo man down. Nobody, no race, no tribe, no ethnic group can bring Biafra down. Talk less of Igbos. If they like, make they use all these South minorities, whatever they call themselves. They are disgrace to the entire Biafra nation. They are a disgrace to the entire South. They are disgrace to the 1 million Niger Delta who has been affected by the illicit drilling of crude.
I think if Tompolo
in that region
has been fighting for imbalance and unequal distribution of the Commonwealth, which over 90% comes from the south, especially the eastern region, I think that would have been different. Well, only time will tell how, of course, sincere a person is. Maybe a time have revealed the content and composition, disposition of the man called Tompolo, who perhaps may be hiding under some disguise or covers, claiming to have been fighting for his people. Would this action, of course, suggest that he is fighting for his people? All the way from the eastern region, he mobilized people down to this Abuja to provide security. Then what is the Nigerian security doing? If a non-state actor could be bragging to provide security, what is the DSS and everyone doing?
It's unfortunate because I know in the heat of militancy in the Niger Delta, I know the position of Tompolo them. No, they are going to cut oil pipeline, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. Now they are dancing in the tune of these old wicked oil thieves. Look at what happened during Jonathan. Dora, may her soul rest in peace, fought for Jonathan to become president. Igbos has lost so much to make them relevant in the history of Nigeria.
And to keep Nigeria warm, they have sacrificed so much. I mean, the Igbos.
Look at what they are paying Igbos back with. Imagine a whole Tompolo, that fat dummy that called himself as Sari Dokubo. Look at them in Abuja, even insulting me, Obi. It's unfortunate that one time will come, we will define all of them. Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you. Thank you so much.